sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Denver Broncos and our home team.
Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, they need 7. They'll go play action. Vacates quickly left side. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
A little bit more of a team effort last week, Kate. He played a smaller role than he normally does, certainly when they win. Yeah, that carry, one small step toward a rebound performance for him.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. They expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They're going to try to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete. go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back-to-back carries here. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Throw is caught by the back. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They wait for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Complete to number 9. A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Denver.
From the red zone on 1st. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
That one's complete, right side. It looks like he got around 8 yards before he headed out of bounds, Brock. 2nd down. Well, that right there is more of what we expect from him, right, Brock? Didn't get to see that much a week ago. Really held in check by great defensive efforts.
But what was great to see in that is he was kept quiet. Everybody else made plenty of noise to ensure they could get the win. Now, a week later, I know these receivers are the good ones.
Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. He does it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But, jeez, you couldn't start any better.
That one right down the middle. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. No one open, so we'll just toss this to a different province.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Dive play straight ahead. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They give it to him again. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up. Talk about a clutch time to come through with a big run there, huh, Brock? You never want to go 3 and out from the own side of the field.
And you know what those big guys like at the line of scrimmage, too? They like a chunky run. They don't mind being chunky themselves, and that one moved the chains.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-0 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Sending him on the dive. He's got to gain a 6 there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Forced out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And that's going to give the Broncos a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Working inside the red zone. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And that ties things at 7.
The game at 7.
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jackson looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And this one's going to be picked off, but he dropped it. Oh, almost a one-play drive. Defender couldn't hang on, though, and they're going to feel fortunate coming up on second down now.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The handoff on third and short. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a first down. That right there is how you reward faith in the run, Brock. Punt team, go ahead, guys. You can cool off on the sideline. This drive is rolling on.
You know, it's interesting, Kate. You just see how much a run like that just brings life to an offense, while simultaneously deflating that defense.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. That's what these D tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that, dialed up a notch when it's third down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right side. Oh, this big guy is moving. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
On is Moody for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14, Ravens 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Lamar. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Now here's Lamar. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Jackson to throw it. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. There's a dive up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 from the 32. Another carry for him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Flushed out of the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And that's going to be first down Denver. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. One's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, but incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Flush out now to his left. He's going for it himself. And he gets home. Touchdown, Broncos. On is Moody for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They bump their lead up to 14.
Ravens 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Jackson throwing here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. One final shot before the half. Hits him on the out route. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Handoff on second and short. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up third down.
Here's the give on third and short. It's in. He's going to be stopped after a 1-yard gain. That's going to set up the Ravens' first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, here's a handoff. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Back Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now it's Jackson. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll throw, third and long. Taking a shot deep here. Has it down close. And there it is. Touchdown, Montreal.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Going after is something good from Aubrey. And that cuts the lead to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Now to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Right side, quick pass, complete. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Reaches the 40. At the 20. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Denver.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane that he took huge advantage of.
On is Moody for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And now lead by 14 points.
28, Ravens 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar back to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game. And he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You have got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
On second down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That is the spot that they needed. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 37.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll run it from the gun. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Jackson hits his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's going to win the race to the corner. Touchdown, Ravens! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Look at this. 3 tight ends to the right on his first and 10. And they'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Running for the marker on second. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Broncos with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. Hand off to the back. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to give the Broncos a first down.
In this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
First down, play action. Rolling out to his left. He can run it. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make it stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 18-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Lamar finds him on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
We change it. Report. Yeah.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. And that's going to bring up 4th and 15.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. They connect for the first. And he's going to be down with enough to make the play on 4th down. What a great play call.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Looking to throw, Jackson. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So the pass interference flag sets him up fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. He still has room inside the 30. And he gets home. Touchdown, Montreal.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. This goes through as that rain continues to pour. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Broncos 35, Ravens 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Well, as this drive begins, rain starting to fall. Setting him on the dive. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. They bump their lead up to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Jackson a throw on second. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in Montreal. Ravens losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He brings it in. What a call with that double pass. It ends in a touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Weather not affecting him, Brock, as this is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And he's not going to escape this one. May take him down late in this ballgame. Quan Smith. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Moody will add the PAT. And they now lead by 14 points.
Broncos 49, Ravens 35.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying some time right. He's in trouble. He's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
And 19 at the 12-yard line.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. They connect on the trick play. And he's brought down. What a surprise with a double pass there. Gets him a 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Jackson to throw it. That's complete inside the 35. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Lamar. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Now the weather not affecting him, Brock, as this is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
49. Ravens 42.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the 2nd, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Sending a tight end in motion left. Dive play straight ahead. Runs inside the 35. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. On is Moody for the extra point. Now the weather not affecting him, Brock, as this is up and good. They bump their lead up to 14.
Ravens 42.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. Lining up for one final snap. One final shot here. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
So then